Okay, question number 10. Loretta and her family are going on vacation. Their destination is 610 miles from their home. Loretta is going to share some of the driving with her dad. Her average speed while driving is 55 miles per hour, and her dad's average speed while driving is 65 miles per hour. The plan is for Loretta to drive for the first 4 hours of the trip and her dad to drive for the remainder of the trip. Determine the number of hours it will take her family to reach their destination. So if Loretta drives 4 hours at 55 miles per hour, we can say 4 times 55 plus 65x equals the 610 miles. When we multiply the 4, we get 220 plus 65x equals the 610. Now subtract 220 from both sides. 65x equals 390 miles. To get x alone, we're going to divide both sides by 65. Our result is that x equals 6. What we actually calculated was the number of hours that Dad would be driving, because we already knew how many hours Loretta drove. So we have to take that in consideration when we describe their entire trip. We're going to add Loretta's 4 hours with Dad's 6 hours, and our total drive time is 10 hours when we add 4 and 6 together. Now, in the next part of our equation, after Loretta has been driving for 2 hours, she gets tired and asks her dad to take over. Determine to the nearest tenth of an hour how much time the family will save by having Loretta's dad drive for the remainder of the trip. So the main thing we're changing, before we had 4 times 55, now we're only going to have 2 times 55. When we distribute that 2, we're going to get 110. And to get the 65x alone, we're going to subtract 110 from each side, and we get 65x equals 500. Divide both sides by 65, and our x is this big, long, ugly decimal that we can actually round to 7.7. So Loretta drove 2 hours and Dad drove 7.7 hours for a combined total of 9.7 hours for the trip. So our job was to find out how much time they actually saved. We have to answer the question they asked. So all we do is subtract the 9.7 from 10, and our result is that by Dad taking over for that 2 hours, they actually saved 3/10 of an hour for their trip. And that's full credit for question number 10.